Did you miss me?
Hey, it's Anthony Allen Ramos from GLAAD. I mean, Peppermint, my girl, how are you? Everyone, just in case you don't know, Peppermint is on the board of GLAAD, works with us very closely. Peppermint, what did it mean for you to bring all of the fabulous things that you are, but being a part of the trans community, being a part of the LGBTQ community, to such a big beloved show like the Traitors?
It felt like a big opportunity. You know, I know that so many people in America say that they've never personally met someone who's trans. And so I knew that this was a great opportunity to show us doing the same things that everybody else gets to do. All their favorite reality celebrities, we can do those same things too. And so that was really like primary focus for me, given how many attacks there are against the trans and also the LGBTQ plus community at large, legislatively. And so I really wanted the opportunity to show people who are new fans of the show, fans of this new show, that we deserve a seat at the table, the very round table, to get banished just like the rest of them.
I know, I wanted you to be around forever, but Parvati, also you being a part of this community, you know, being more open, talking about that part of yourself. What was it like to get to kind of experience this with someone like Peppermint?
Oh my God, I love Drag Race, so I was really excited to see Peppermint there. Then Peppermint brought Sandra and I together very early on, which was a much needed thing to happen. So I was super grateful to have her there.
Sandra, this experience, I mean, listen, you have a lot of experience when it comes to reality television, but the Traitors, as we all know, is like nothing else. Strategy, drama, so many things, lying, scheming. How did you handle it?
I just set out to play the only game that I know how to play, which is a social game, and everything in the Traitors, from the castle, the cast to the missions, everything was so extreme. And I just had to just take it one day at a time. That's what I always do. Focus on what I'm doing and making sure I'm touching base with everyone, because I wanted to be friendly and for anyone to feel that, you know, I have an open door policy, like come and talk to me about anything, like I'm your friend.
I love that. It's a good strategy. Peppermint, Miss Phaedra had wonderful gushing things to say about you. She said that you were like the most popular. Everyone regretted the decision. They wanted to get you know you better. What's it like to know that even though maybe you didn't last as long as we hoped, that you definitely made such a positive impression on so many of the cast?
That feels good. I didn't know that. You know, yeah. The image that I have of these people when I left that castle is very different than what you just described. And so it's great to know, because I really did want to try to get to know. I mean, I didn't have a bad conversation with anybody, you know, and I wanted to allow people to really connect with me and really you know, sort of get to know people and sort of follow the same kind of strategy that Sandra was talking about, a social one. And, you know, I knew that sort of displaying my humanity is something that I thought would benefit me. I think it just exposed an extreme vulnerability from the get-go. And they're like, well, we got to get rid of one of them, so let's get rid of this one first. And so that's kind of how it felt. And, you know, Phaedra's fierce. I felt like I was like jumping inside of my television, walking into that castle.
All of the things that you watch, now you're a part of. I know, it's like, right? That's so cool. Parvati, you know, Johnny Bananas has a lot of opinions and a lot of things to say. Unfortunately, he said you were boring, which I doubt is actually the case. What is your reaction to that?
Johnny thinks I murdered him, so he's gonna say all the bad things he can about me to try to get me back.
Right? That's part of it. Sandra, what do you hope that, you know, what do you want to happen next for you? Because I think, you know, this is like kind of like the greats from so many different reality shows coming together in a really fun competition for us fans to watch. But what would you love to take on next?
I don't know. I've never thought about it, because like Survivor was a blessing, and I never expected after playing one time to do 6, you know, participate in 6 of them. And then now to have the opportunity to do the Traitors, like, I don't know what I'd be good at. I think I need my own show, because I am crazy and people say I say the stupidest thing and I'm funny as hell, but I don't mean to be.
Hey, no, we love it. Peppermint, I do want to go back, because I think it is like, it's an opportunity. I think that there is such a massive audience that watches this. And like you said, you know, at GLAAD, we know there are so many misconceptions about trans people, so much misinformation. What's your hope for anyone that like just loves these crazy cast or loves the show, that tunes in and meets you for the first time? What do you want people to take away from seeing you, you know, on the show?
My hope is that they will be inspired enough to really connect with the LGBTQ people in their lives. I mean, even though they may not know someone who's out as LGBTQ, they probably do know someone in their life or at work or somewhere in their life, in their circle, that does identify with or is at least an ally. And allyship is something that our community could definitely use in a time when we're being attacked by so many different ways, legislative, socially, even in the media in some ways. And so, I hope that the viewers, first and foremost, were entertained, and then second of all, feel like they could say, if they were the type of person that said, I don't know anybody who's trans, now could say, well, hey, here was one on TV. They're not so bad.
Yeah, totally.
I'm not so bad.
You are the best. Parvati, I think, GLAAD, we always say, when it comes to coming out, acceptance, and everyone's journey is different. There's no timeline. There's, you explore and do what feels right for you. What's it been like for you to, talk more publicly about this part of you and just, be a part of this community that we keep talking about?
I mean, I'm having nothing but positive experiences. I'm like wildly in love and really happy. So yeah, I'm just doing good.
I'd love that. Well, thank you for sharing that.
I do want to say one thing really quickly, Anthony. When it comes to people coming out, like you said, it's their own sort of journey and their own sort of timing. And I think that, one thing that's wonderful, aside from like someone like me going on with the intention of, knowing that I'm sort of an unknown to a lot of these people and a lot of the viewers in America. Parvati is someone who we've gotten to know and love and see evolve and change and grow as a human being and as a competitor over the years. And so when she reveals something about herself that brings her closer to the LGBTQ plus community and people can see, wow, this is someone who we already love. Mm-hmm. Who, is revealing something so beautiful about their partner and themselves and who they love. And I think it's obviously a really great moment to celebrate. And I'm just, I'm really happy for you, Parvati. It's great to find love, honey. I don't find no love. I'm still swiping. So congratulations. And it's important to say,
That's so nice. Thank you for sharing that. And congrats to all of you. It's been so nice to catch up. Peppermint, great to see you. Can't wait for this new season. Thanks so much for the time.